Well, Restaurant Week is, of course, very popular in Central Ohio, and we thought we would do our version of featured dining while people's thinking about eating. Of course, it's wintertime, and it's a great time to go out and try a lot of the fine food that you can find in Columbus in the Central Ohio area. So we set out to show you things from very casual dining to very formal dining, and boy, we've got some great things on today's show. Renee?
Well, thanks, Mike. We're going to take you to all kinds of restaurants this week. One of them we're going to take you to will make you feel like a kid again. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are Out and About Columbus.
Well, when it comes to featured dining in Columbus, you absolutely have to come out and try Valder's at the Manticore. You talk about a man that's got great passion for cooking. This man right here, and he has some amazing food, especially this corned beef that I'm getting ready to take a big bite out of. And then we're going to go in the kitchen, and you can see just how this guy prepares stuff. Well, Valder, so good to see you again.
Good to see you, Mike.
Every time I think about someone who has a great passion for cooking, it's Valder is who I absolutely think of. You have the passion for doing this like no other.
Knife, very sharp.
I heard since I've been here last, you were on Man vs. Food. Tell us a little bit about that.
That was incredible. A lot of people ask me how I got into it. I don't know. I think the reviews does speak for themselves. People call. They had multi-phone calls about the pork shank that I have on the menu. That was not a challenge. A lot of people ask me that too. That was like a showcase for Columbus.
So what are you cooking up today? Because, man, you always got something great.
I still believe that I have one of the most amazing Reuben. The reason my Reuben is really tasty is because I have a really nice rye bread, very nice Swiss cheese, and I make my own sauce. And then as you look at here, this is my corned beef. It's so juicy.
Oh, my God. It looks delicious.
And all it is, we just cut corned beef, and we just put it here. Not even cutting. This is like butter. And then my kraut is grilled on a cast iron, and I have spices in here. I have wine, a little butter. I even have olive oil. And this is my Reuben. And we've been in a business for 4 years now. We are going to celebrate.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. You got an anniversary coming up, right?
Correct.
Well, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. 4 years. I can't believe it. I mean, it's a scary business. First year, I didn't know what I was doing. I was going with the float, and then we were perfecting our product. We're perfecting our staff. We established great staff, and we established great customers now. Business is booming, man. It's incredible.
So Tuesday, right? Is the anniversary?
In the evening, correct. We're gonna have Manticore come in and perform. We're gonna have a lot of entertainment. Product is incredible. I mean, we stay in business because of great product. Look at my winners. These are amazing. I have 3 different winners here. One is Weisswurst, one is Polish, and one is a stout bratwurst. They are made by hand, natural casing, made from Falters. They're right across the river from me, actually. They even make my bologna. Look at my bologna.
Look at this. Wow.
If you cut through this bologna, and we can just do this, right?
Right.
It's like a salami. You are not going to find a bologna that looks like this. This bologna is made with a very good quality meat, no leftovers and all that thing. Smoky. It's like an inch thick when it comes on your sandwich.
Well, Valder, tell us more about your celebration. What's going to be happening Tuesday night?
We're open for business. Usually, the experience for the past 3 years has been packed. Just wall-to-wall people. They come in and they have a great restaurant that performs well, and they get a perfect meal, and it's just a celebration.
You're going to be serving us the corned beef?
Oh, yeah, correct.
Of course you are.
I believe I have the best corned beef in town.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Well, give us your contact information where we can learn more and come down and see you, especially on Tuesday.
976 South High, Walter's at the Manticore. We're right on the corner of High and Stewart.
It's a great place, and you
Thank
got
you.
great passion. Thank you so much,
Appreciate
Boulder.
it. Awesome.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content. Well, whether it's lunch, afternoon tea, or a comforting supper, Asterisk Supper Club in Uptown Westerville is where you want to be. Megan told us more about their food and what kind of atmosphere you can experience. Well, Megan, it's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you so much for having us out to Asterisk Supper Club. And boy, I've got to tell you, this place is cool.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you.
Well, let's first talk about the ambiance here. It's very unique. How did you come up with this?
Well, first started with the building itself. We loved it was built in the early 1900s, so I love old antique feels. And then I went to this place in Cincinnati, and I always remembered that they had lots of books. So then I want it to be cozy and relaxing.
Well, you definitely achieved that. It is so cozy, and I love this whole place. Let's talk about afternoon tea, because we're getting ready to enjoy that. Tell us about what we're going to experience.
Well, so you get to choose if you would like a full tea, a petite tea, or royalty. So we have different options. Which would you like some tea?
I would love some.
Absolutely. So this is we're featuring this for our tea party in February. We're having a frozen tea party. So as you can see, it's beautiful and blue. You get served your tea first, and then we make all these beautiful, fun little tea sandwiches.
Oh my goodness. Well, you also have dinner and lunch here too, correct?
We do. We have a good supper menu. It's comfort food style. So we have meatloaf, potatoes and carrots, and then we do ravioli, a chicken pot pie, which has a flaky topping, which is delicious.
How can we find out more information about Asterisk?
Well, we have our website, www.asteriskSupperClub.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. Or just come on in, and we have good catering menus. We do a lot of bridal showers, baby showers, rehearsal dinners, big events like that. So.
Thank you again for letting us come and experience this.
Thank you.
Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
Well, if you love fish and chips like I do, then you know the Old Bag of Nails, and they've got a great location here in Clintonville that opened up last September, and they're on the growth. They've got the 14 locations now and some new opening, which we're going to hear about, plus some of the great specials that you can get during the week, plus even kids eat free. We talked to Mike, and he told us more. Well, Mike, so good to be back at the Old Bag of Nails.
Oh, it's always great to have you guys here.
You know, I love the fish at this. You guys, second to none. I love that here. That's one of the best things you've got. You got some great dishes in front of us. And, of course, you know, we're doing this because we're thinking about Restaurant Week. A lot of people think about restaurants. So we're doing some featured dining, showing some of the great eats around Columbus.
Well, yeah, we've got our new winter menu right now. It has a few features. This is we call this our Eddie. It's our fish Eddie. It's a spicy version of our fish and chips. It won't hurt you too bad, but it'll linger for a little bit. We also have a pot roast dinner over there. Very good, especially in the winter. It's just good old-fashioned food there. And then we have our lobster mac and cheese here. It's a white cheddar mac with lobster on top, those kinds. And of course, they all go good with the Guinness beer as well.
No question. That helps wash it down. Well, let's talk about some of the features and some of the events that you have going on during the week.
Some of our specials we offer Wednesdays. We have our Wine Down Wednesday, half off some select wines, as well as our shrimp and chips all you can eat, which is becoming more and more popular every week. We also offer our business person's lunch special, which is a great deal. We have a selected sandwich every day, and it comes with a Guinness if you'd like, or any drink and a side, and it's just $9.99 for all of it. Okay, and then we also offer kids eat free on Sundays.
Not to mention, you're also dating Cincinnati, right?
We have one in Mason and Centerville down there, just outside Cincinnati. Yep. Got 14 locations right now.
Well, give us some contact information, Mike, where we can learn more, find the coupons, and come in and visit the Old Bag of Nails.
Okay, if you go to oldbagannails.com, you'll get a coupon there for a discount on our fish and chips, as well as a coupon for kids eat free anytime during the week. Also has our menu online, and a lot of our stores will do some catering menus as well, if you're interested.
Sure won't regret coming here, having Great meal. Thanks so much, Michael, for being on the show.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having us.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news, upcoming shows, and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. The Nutcracker Family Restaurant will make you feel like you've taken a step back in time. From their decor to their delicious diner-style food, you'll feel like you've been transported back into the 1950s. Steve told us more about their upcoming specials, as well as the secret behind the Nutcracker decor. Well, Steve, welcome back to Out and About Columbus. It's so good to be back here at the Nutcracker Family Restaurant in Pataskala. And looking around, I have to say, this is a really cool restaurant. It takes you back in time.
Yes, Renee. That's one of the things that we've tried to do is we've tried to find 50s memorabilia to really bring back some memories that people had of some of their childhoods.
Yeah, well, let's talk about also the Nutcrackers. What does the Nutcracker symbolize?
Well, the Nutcrackers, when my dad and his wife started the business 25 years ago, it was just, coming out of Christmas time, and it was just a decor that was readily available that they started with.
Well, let's talk about the food, because this is really like an authentic diner.
Yes, and that's what we really go for. We are diner food. We do make several items from scratch. We make our meatloaf in a skillet as a stack from scratch. And the other thing that we really put an emphasis on is that we make our pies here in-house. So homemade pies is a big seller for us. We've won 2 national awards from General Mills in the last 3 years.
Well, I understand this is a big anniversary for you, and you've got a lot of things going on because of it.
Yeah, so August will actually celebrate our official 25th year in business from when the Nutcracker was started. So we've done some things. We've done some T-shirt designs commemorating our 25th anniversary, coffee mugs, and we're going to do some specials throughout the year to kind of commemorate that.
Wonderful. That's so exciting. How can we find out more about the Nutcracker Family Restaurant?
Well, you can visit our webpage at nutcrackerpataskala.com. You can email us nutcrackerpataskala@gmail.com, or you can call us at 964-0056, area code 740, and just ask us if you have a question. But Facebook Messenger, people ask us questions all the time on there. We monitor that frequently and respond to people as they send questions.
Wonderful. Steve, again, thanks for having us out. Love it here.
Thank you, Renee. We appreciate you being here.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news, upcoming shows, and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. Well, there's a brand new hoagie here in town, and it's right here at Neighbor's Deli on Henderson Road. We're going to head back in the kitchen with John to find out what this new creation is all about. Well, we've stepped back here in the kitchen of Neighbor's Deli on Henderson Road. And John, what do you have cooking for us? I hear you have a new sandwich.
I have already finished the Johnny Boy. It's the only sandwich I've ever named after myself. Hopefully it's not a disaster. But it's got hash browns, it's got a beef patty, like a cheeseburger, it's got pastrami and fried eggs. And it is magnificent.
Oh my goodness, I wish people could smell it back here and see how wonderful this food looks. You know, a lot of people are just starting their New Year's resolutions, and we're all on diets because maybe we packed a few pounds on over the holidays. Why would you introduce this sandwich now?
I know, it seems counterintuitive, but everybody has to have a cheat day.
Well, let's talk about what you're cooking here. The Reuben, I love those.
This is one of our most famous sandwiches. It's very misrepresented around town. A lot of times you get a Reuben and it's just this little skinny little sandwich that's barely cooked at all. And it makes me upset because a Reuben, is supposed to be big and juicy and sloppy. If you like a nice little dainty sandwich, don't order a Reuben.
Well, this is one of the best Reubens I've ever seen. Yeah. And I understand you have a special going on for us today.
Yes, if you guys come in the month of January, you'll get $2 off the Johnny Boy.
All right, well, how do we find out more about Neighbor's Deli?
You can go to my website, therealneighborsdeli.com, www. But it's come in and eat. That's all you have to do.
And I recommend it.
we don't make it too difficult on yourself. Just get in your car and drive in here, and then you won't feel too guilty later.
Well, John, thank you so much for having us back out. I love it here.
Good to see you guys.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, how about a smoked old-fashioned? Just one of the features that you're going to find at OPA. And I challenge anyone out there to find a better selection of bourbon anywhere in the state of Ohio. Just one of the things you're going to find at OPA, plus some great events that they have coming up. We talked to Genty. He told us more. Genty, so good to be back at OPA.
Good morning. Welcome back. I'll start to make an old-fashioned for you guys. Those have been a hit lately in here at OPA. Our famous smoked old-fashioned. So I'll get into it. This old-fashioned, I'm gonna make it for you with some single-barrel OPA Select Blantas. It's one of the best bourbons in the market right now that everybody's going crazy, and we have a few left in here in our shelf.
Is there any significance to the horse on top of the bottle?
Oh yeah, all the horses have a different position of a race. At the bottom of the leg, they will have a letter that if you collect all the letters, it's going to spell Blantas. And if you put all the letters in that order, you can see the whole race going. So it's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of people that collect those horses.
Now, this is smoked. So how do you make it smoked?
Just to give me 10 more seconds, and we're going to see how we make it smoked. We have some stolen wood in here, and I'll tell you the story in another time what the smoked wood means. But for now, we'll go ahead and we'll have it all smoked. Flame in here coming hot. Voila. And as you can see.
Yeah. I can smell the cinnamon.
Oh yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your new menu.
Oh yeah, we just released our menu January 2nd or 3rd, and we still have all the classics. We cannot get out of them, and we added a few new dishes. We added a few more vegetarian dishes options that people have been asking for, and people are enjoying it. We added the options that people can build their own hamburgers on our menu, so people are really enjoying it. I'm glad you enjoyed.
So give us some contact information.
We are located at 18 South Sandusky, Delaware, Ohio, right across from the City Hall. Our phone in here is 740-363-7283. You always can find us on Facebook as OPA Grill and Tavern or on Instagram. And the way better way to contact us is you stop by. We are always in here. Yeah. I promise you, we are always in here.
No doubt. Genty, thanks so much, man. And appreciate the drink, man.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. Enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you.
Now you can join in on all the fun with Out and About Columbus on social media. Grab your mobile device to keep up with where we are in Central Ohio. Make sure to follow us on all of our platforms for everything you need. The Rusty Nail in Ashley offers a varied menu, including a hot dog called the Foghorn Leghorn. They also have a four-season patio in a casual environment. Justin Williams tells us more.
Yeah, we offer a wide range of food, between 13 different appetizers, 8 or 9 different burgers, and several other options. A couple of our big item menus that people really enjoy here is the Rusty Stack, which is a double-stacked bologna with bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and then as well as a Foghorn Leghorn, which is our chili dog wrapped in fried bologna with chili, cheese, and onions on top. Yes, we do have a Four Seasons patio. It's heated, insulated, and open all year round. So even in middle of January when it's 10 degrees out, you can step outside on our patio, enjoy a nice drink and some food, and enjoy the patio. Sure, we do. During the winter months, when the weather's not permitting us to be out on the patio, we offer bands 1 or 2 nights a week, starting at 8 o'clock. And then during the summer months, when it's warmer outside, we have the option to open up our amazing patio, and we offer live music 4 nights a week, Thursday through Sunday. And Sunday turns into a nice afternoon. We offer a Sunday brunch at 10 a.m. That ends at 2 p.m. And then following that, we bring in a live music for the afternoon. Sure, we're located in between State Route 23 and 71 on Route 229. You can visit us at rustednailtavern.com or like us on Facebook at Rusted Nail.
Now you can join in on the fun with Out and About Columbus on social media. Grab your mobile device to keep up with where we are in Central Ohio. Make sure to follow us on all of our platforms for everything you need. Frischs Big Boy has been making these iconic burgers for years, and we found out what makes them so special. Sarah told us more about their delicious breakfast, burgers, and Big Boy. Sarah, I am so thrilled to be here at Frischs Big Boy. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for stopping by today.
Oh my goodness, I've been eating Frischs for years. I love it. You know, Frischs is all about breakfast, burgers, and the big boy. Let's talk about breakfast right now. What are we going to expect to see when we come to Frischs for breakfast?
Well, there are a variety of options on the breakfast bar. And just so you know, breakfast is served Monday through Friday until 11. And if you can't get there in the morning, on Wednesdays we have brupper, where at 4 o'clock we change our bar back to breakfast.
Well, we have to talk about the big boy. So tell us what makes your burgers so wonderful.
Everybody is aware of the build, but I'll just talk about it because it's really unique. So it's that the 4th-pound beef patties and the original Frisch's tartar sauce, which you know how everyone loves the original Frisch's tartar sauce.
So I understand on Mondays, kids eat free.
Yes, all day long. And what's unique about our Kids Eat Free is that we have a variety of different options. So it's not just your hamburgers and your chicken fingers, but you can get breakfast all day long.
So do you do delivery?
We do. We do third-party delivery, and we are so excited to offer this to our guests. We do all the major DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, Uber Eats. You'll find us on all of those.
How do we find out more about Frischs?
You can visit frischs.com, and don't forget to follow us on all of our social platforms.
Fantastic. Sarah, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. onacolumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to onacolumbus.com and click on ONA Events. Well, opening last November, Rue, located in the trendy Short North, is a new spin on Indian food. It's called Progressive Indian. Bhavesh, the proprietor, told us more about what you're going to enjoy here. Bhavesh, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Good to have Rue on the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here with you and a pleasure to speak on this business.
You know, how new is the restaurant? I heard this was like one of the top 20 restaurants now in Columbus.
The reception has been great so far. So we opened up November 14th. So actually today would be 2-month anniversary, or yesterday. Yeah, so just coming up right on 2 months.
Fantastic. So this is Indian format, but this is Progressive Indian. So what does that mean?
Correct. So Progressive Indian, the way I kind of like to explain it is our head chefs are born and raised in India, but they did most of their culinary training in France or Switzerland. So they're picking up a lot of those new preparations, a lot of new ways of cooking, a lot of new presentations, like we're using sous vide, molecular gastronomy. But if you close your eyes at the end of the day, it's very traditional Indian flavors, and we're staying very true to our heritage and culture.
So what do you think makes this unique?
It's basically the dishes that you are accustomed to going to an Indian restaurant where it's a standard buffet setup, but elevated. It's better produce, better meats, better presentation, better preparations. We're using a tandoori oven that came straight from India. The attention to detail is there, and it's a lot of these dishes are stewing for 8 to 10 hours, so just elevating it to a place where Indian cuisine hasn't been taken before.
With being a relatively new restaurant, what do you want people to leave here with? What impression?
So I really want people to come in with an open mind and just understand that we're building an experience for them. And the menu is going to have a lot of dishes that people are already familiar with. Like we have pork belly, we have scallops, we have a lot of things that people are already pretty accustomed to at other restaurants. It's just the flavor profile is changing. And I think that makes it a great learning opportunity for people. And I do want people to leave here feeling like they have learned something.
Give us some contact information for folks who are obviously, we're in the trendy Short North of town, but tell us where people can find you.
We are located at 685 North High Street in the middle of the Short North. And then online at ruecolumbus.com, as well as Rue Columbus on Facebook and Instagram.
You know, Columbus loves to try a new restaurant. Thanks so much for being on the show.
It's a pleasure.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content.
Frank Abel, the proprietor of Happy's Pizza in Whitehall, is not your typical pizza shop, offering a wide variety of food, including ribs, chicken, and seafood. Frank told us more.
For ribs, chicken, seafood, rib tips, full racks of ribs. We have half racks of ribs. We have a lot. subs, salads, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, huge menu. Yes, we have specials every day, and we have our lunch specials that run up until 3 p.m., so we have definitely a great value. Absolutely, our food, the great ingredients and products that we use here are fresh every day. Our dough is made in-house fresh every day. Our ribs are smoked in-house every day. So definitely the ingredients. The delivery area is a big delivery area, as well as our value. And we also offer the third-party companies as far as DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and Postmates. So if you can't get it delivered to you directly from us, you can absolutely use one of those outside sources. Absolutely, you can stop on by at 3650 East Main Street in Whitehall. We're right across from the big, huge Walmart. Or you can find us online at happyspizza.com, or grab your phone, download the app, Happy's Pizza app. Give us a shot.
Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus.
We're out here by the airport watching the planes land here at the 94th Aero Squadron. Can you believe they've been around since 1980, serving you delicious food in a unique atmosphere? Pamela told us more about their history and some of the delicious dishes you can enjoy when you're here. Well, Pamela, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you so much for having us out to the 94th Aero Squadron.
Thank you guys very much for coming in. Yeah, the 94th Aero Squadron has been here for such a long time. It has a lot of history and a great place to have dinner.
I've been here for years. I've come here, and what I really love is not only can you have dinner by a toasty fire, you can also sit and watch the planes come in. The atmosphere is wonderful.
Yes, it is a very nice, quiet place located right next to the runway for the airport, so you get a really great view of airplanes taking off.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the food, because that's why people love to come here also. Tell us a little bit about some of your signature dishes.
Our signature dishes, we're really known for the prime rib. Prime rib is very great. Everyone loves it. This is something that I always recommend is our signature dish, the prime rib. And can't forget our homemade beer cheese soup.
So tell me if you have any special events going on. I know you have a nice bar here.
Yes, we do every Thursday. We have Rick Bernetto's Big Band. They come in every Thursday. They've been here for 30 years. So they've been here every Thursday. If you guys like to swing and dance, Thursday nights is the night.
Do you guys do weddings and special parties here?
Yes, so we do have 3 venues. So we do any corporate events, weddings, reunions. We do a little bit of everything here.
Wonderful. Well, how do we find out more about the 94th Aero Squadron?
So you can reach us on our website at the94thaero.com and look into our banquet packages and special events we have going on Thursday nights. We have dance nights on Fridays as well. So we have a little bit of going on of everything.
Oh, yes, you do. Well, thank you so much, Pamela. Thanks again for letting us come out here. It was so nice to be here again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.